Hello, Alan Travers speaking. Oh, hi, Max. Yeah, I was just working on the Adams account right now. The Stevens documents and the Smith manual are uploaded to the proofers, and the Johannesson proof is done and mailed. Should be in their office this afternoon. What? Who? Heinrich? Wait. You said he wants it Friday? It's Wednesday now! I know. I've only got a few pieces of it. I've got 3 already, now I don't know how many more to come. What's that? No. I want to work on something a little bit more personal today. What? No, don't come over. All right. Looking forward to seeing you. Bye. The scene is a beautiful suburban home. There are esoteric paintings hanging on the wall and a delicate statue of Aphrodite standing upon a marble pedestal. There's a Corinthian leather couch and matching chair upstage left. The entire scene should emanate wealth and class. Alex, a best-selling playwright and successful novelist, enters from the master bedroom. He is wearing a blue sport coat, tie, and slacks. No, not classy enough. He's wearing a black tuxedo, a bow tie, and slacks. He's wearing a blue sport coat, tie, and slacks.
Son of a... What are you supposed to be?
I'm Aphrodite.
Alex is very handsome, although a bit on the snobbish side. He crosses over to the chair, picks up a copy of the Wall Street Journal, and begins to read. Cordelia, a beautiful and refined woman, enters from the garden. She's wearing a black evening gown, long black gloves, and a feather boa. She is followed by Alfred, the butler. He is carrying a tray of caviar.
Oh, there you are, my literary genius. I've brought you an evening snack. Alfred, you may leave the tray and the credenza.
Yes, Mom.
The Bentley needs a fresh coat of wax. Could you be a dear and take care of that for me?
Yes, Mom.
Also, Roberto called and said there were some issues with the private jet. Could you run down to the airstrip and see what he needs?
Yes, Mom.
And when you're done, you may have the rest of the night off.
Yes, Mom.
Alfred!
Yes, Mom?
Are you capable of saying anything other than, yes, Mum?
Yes, Mom.
Before you leave, tell Allison to come in.
Certainly.
Alfred exits into the garden.
Odd fellow, that Alfred. My dear, is there a reason you dismissed our butler?
I'm giving everyone the night off, darling.
Ah, I thought it seemed rather quiet around here.
I thought we could spend the night together making passionate love on the baby grand amongst your Da Vinci collection.
Superb idea.
Alex goes to Cordelia and embraces her passionately.
I need no food when I have... I thought you said this was supposed to be caviar.
Don't ask me. This is what was on the tray when we entered.
Whatever. I need no food when I have you to satisfy my hunger.
Not here, darling. Not in front of the doors and windows. What would the neighbors think?
I care not what the neighbors think. Why, they're nothing but snotty, arrogant literary critics who are only jealous of my genius. What we do in front of the doors of our spacious 5-acre garden is our own business.
Did he seriously just write that?
He kisses her passionately.
He kisses her passionately. You heard him. It's in the stage directions.
I don't care if it's tattooed on Oprah's backside. They don't pay me enough to kiss you, even in his imagination.
They pay you?
It's a figure of speech.
Fine, just go on.
Enter Alison, the French maid. She's dressed as a traditional French maid and is carrying a feather duster.
You called for me, mademoiselle? Yes, Alison, you have the rest of the nettle. Ooh la la, mademoiselle, it is Alison. Isn't that what I said? No, you said Alison, not Alison.
Alex takes Alison outside of the hearing of Cordelia.
Now, Alison, what have I told you about correcting your mistress?
I am not to. She is not full of little learning like you.
We. Now, you run along, and I'll see you later tonight.
As Alison turns to leave, Alex gives her a wink and a smack on the backside.
He broke.
Darling, have you heard back from your publisher? Did they like your new book?
Oh, yes, they did. And with the royalties, I should be able to buy that new yacht I've been wanting.
Oh, splendid, absolutely splendid.
But there is something else that we should talk about.
Do you mean that we'll be able to make that trip to Bermuda we're always talking about?
Not quite.
Aren't we going to Bermuda?
I'm going to Bermuda.
But what about me, darling? Bermuda wouldn't be the same without your faithful love by your side.
Faithful, you say? Why, you're nothing but a whore and a trumpet.
I think you mean strumpet.
It says trumpet.
So he's a bad typist. You and I both know what he meant.
But it's not what he wrote.
Just say strumpet.
Strumpet.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean strumpet. That's what you told me to say, strumpet, so I said it. Strumpet. Look, I said it again. Strumpet.
Stop!
Strumpet.
Just read the dialogue. Once I'd like to work with someone who's not a few cards short of a full deck.
What was that?
Nothing.
You see, I found out about your sordid affairs.
No, say it isn't so.
Oh, but it is. I know about you sleeping with my brother.
No.
And my father.
No.
And my grandfather.
Well, I was just trying to keep it in the family.
And the pool boy.
He was a mistake. It was dark.
Quiet, trumpet.
Strumpet.
Strumpet. Now, I want you out of my house, out of my life, and out of my bank account. And stay away from my family.
Even Uncle Bert?
Especially Uncle Bert.
Cordelia falls to her knees, clutches Alex's leg, and says while crying,
Please, you can't throw me out in the cold. I'll do anything to make it up to you. Anything.
Really? Anything?
No, you idiot.
No, it is too late for you and I. But keep this in mind. Although you will suffer the agony of 1,000 lonely nights, I will never grieve for your loss. What kind of dialogue is that? Oh!
Cordelia exits into the garden crying, as Alex triumphantly exits into the master bedroom. End of scene.
Ah, you shouldn't chew on those. Yeah, you could get lead poisoning.
Who are you?
Well, me? I'm a figment of your imagination. You can call me Alex.
How did you get into my apartment?
I don't know. You brought me in. That's kind of what we do. Just wait around and get brought in.
When?
Just a few minutes ago when you were right.
You're trying to tell me that you're Alex, the character from my play. That's it, right?
Yeah, well, okay, something like that. Let me try and explain. I'm from the Chronos and Classic Invendibulum.
The Chrono... What? You made that up.
Well, no, but I did kind of steal it from Kurt Vonnegut. We really don't have a name for it. It's just a place that isn't a place where we figments live.
Figments?
Of the imagination.
Really? How did you get in here?
You thought me in here. You fetched me from the depths of your imagination. You typed me out on your computer and gave me form. I exist here via the power of your mind.
This is a practical joke, right?
No, I'm a figment of your imagination.
Then why are you dressed like me?
Well, I am you.
Well, be somebody else. You know, you can dress in a black and gold Snuggie and a Steelers cap and be my crazy downstairs neighbor, Dave.
He really wears a Snuggie?
Yeah, all the time. Kind of creeps me out.
I can't do that.
Why not? You just said you could be anybody.
Wrong. I said I couldn't be anybody you wanted me to be.
What's the difference?
I can't be anybody, just anybody you wanted me to be.
I don't follow.
I can be anybody that you wanted me to be, so apparently I'm you.
But I don't want you to be me. It's rather disconcerting.
Well, I said wanted. Past tense. It's over. Done with. I'm you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Why?
Do you always ask so many questions?
Only when I'm confused. So why must you be me?
When you brought me in from your imagination, you wanted me to be you, so I'm you. Where do you get these awful clothes?
Alex is a character in my play. He's an anybody.
Au contraire, mon frère. Subconsciously, you definitely meant for me to be you.
But I'm not successful or rich or great.
Well, you ever wish or hope that you were? That's what I thought.
How do you know you're me?
How do you know you're you?
I've been me for 30 years.
Well, I've been you for a while. Okay, now that we've settled that, I have a question for you.
What would that be?
How do I get out of here?
The same way you came in.
I tried that. I tried every exit, and none of them were open to me.
Maybe it would help if I imagined that you left. Even better yet, if I imagined that I threw you through the window.
It doesn't work that way.
Then tell me how it works.
As best I can figure, there was something wrong with my exit.
Then fix it.
I can't.
Why not?
I'm the figment.
I don't follow.
Just write me a new exit.
A new exit.
Yes, a new exit. You know, when a character leaves, flees, flies, departs, disappears, hightails it out of town, hits the road, shuffles off to Buffalo. I can't leave because you didn't write me a sufficient exit. I need you to fix it for me.
But what was wrong with the first one?
How should I know? I'm just the figment.
And I'm the writer.
Now you're starting to get it. Hey, listen, I didn't get a chance to eat before I came here. Do you know where I can get a pizza?
It's a fantastic story. I wish I thought of it.
Well, it's not just a story. I'm a figment of your imagination.
Look, I've got a lot of work to do. Would you just get out of here?
I can't. Trust me, I would love to. I have better things to do than sit around here. Well, I could be out fishing or playing street hockey. Do you like street hockey? Don't like street hockey, huh? I told you. I already tried that.
Oh, this is not going to be a good day. I don't believe this.
What's there not to believe?
So you're my imagination.
Right.
And you won't leave.
Can't
You
leave.
can't leave.
Right.
So where does that leave us?
In your living room with nothing to eat.
You know what? There's some egg salad in the fridge. Some arsenic over the sink. Go ahead and make yourself a sandwich.
As much as I love that bitter almond flavor, I can't.
Right, you won't leave.
Can't.
Right, so where does that leave us?
In search of a new exit.
Hold that thought.
What the hell was that?
Oh, the fire station's next door. We catch the siren every day at 10 a.m. sharp.
Well, you could have warned me.
That one's just my cell phone. Hello, Ellen Trainer. Yeah, sure. I'll be right down. That was the mailman, all right? There's a package for me downstairs. You just wait right here. And don't touch anything.
Ellen, you dumb. The window, of course. Stuck. What if there was a fire?
Fire! Fire! Somebody help!
There! By the window! There are people in trouble!
Hurry, the building will collapse any moment!
We've got no time to lose! Oh, he should be safe here. Thank goodness we got to him in time.
I don't know. I don't think he's breathing.
We're gonna have to do mouth to mouth!
No, I don't think it's working. I'm losing him.
Let me try.
Stand back, I'll take care of this.
No, that's fine. I'm okay.
No need to thank us, citizen. It was all the day's duty.
My heroes!
Ellen, did you see the firemen?
Fireman? What fireman?
They were just here. They thought there was a fire, and they tried to rescue me, and they gave me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Wasn't quite as pleasant as I was hoping.
And I suppose Auntie Em and Uncle Henry were here too.
I'm serious, okay? Look for yourself. They went into your bedroom.
There's nobody in here.
But they were just here a second ago.
Come here. What do you see?
Your bedroom?
And who's in there?
No one.
Right.
Well, maybe it was your imagination.
My imagination. You were the one that saw the fireman.
Don't you believe me?
No, I don't believe in you. That's something different entirely.
You know, firemen are so cool. Hey, if you ever write me a death scene, I want to die saving someone from a fire.
You want to die in a fire? I'm all for that.
And then afterwards they can build a big heroic statue of me. Now, I'll be standing there heroically with huge bulging muscles and scores of women at my feet.
Not an image I wanted.
So, what's in the box?
From Professor Heinrich. Just another piece of the puzzle. Don't touch that! You don't know what it does.
What does it do?
I don't know.
What is all this stuff?
Relics of my work life. I write how-to guides, instruction manuals, and technical documents for the client. Really anything they want. Like this. It's a potato peeler that looks like an old-fashioned bread box. I had to rewrite the how-to guide when they found out that people were actually putting bread in it.
Interesting.
It makes good croutons, but you have to let the bread get stale first. Or this. It's an MP3 player that looks like a lunchbox. I wrote the Quick Start Guide.
Wouldn't it just be easier to carry an iPod?
That's not the point. The company specializes in gadgets that look like other things.
And that works.
It must. I certainly get a lot of them. Like these. They're from the Burly Man Working Series. This one is a cell phone holder that looks like a spray paint can. This one is a paper towel dispenser that looks like an air compressor. And this one is a personal voice recorder that looks like a hand drill. I wrote the product safety sheets for these.
Hey, what does this one do? Ooh, wait, let me guess. Shortwave radio? Blender? CD player.
That's a toaster.
Oh. So, you're a writer of manuals?
Well, I'm a playwright. I just do this to pay the bills. My real passion is theater.
Oh, theater. Yeah, that's great. Hey, how many plays have you written?
Counting the one I'm working on now? One.
Now, how does that make you a playwright?
I write a lot of scenes, but I just can't figure out how to end them. Hello, Alan Trainer speaking. Oh, hi, Max. No, he hasn't shown up yet. You're downstairs? All right, I'll be right down to get you. All right, I gotta run downstairs and get my boss. Just stay right here and don't say anything. I want her to leave as quickly as possible, all right? And if you tell her you're a figment of my imagination, she might never leave.
Household gadgets got you down.
I tell you, Madge, Albert brought home this new kitchen gadget, and I can't make heads or tails of these newfangled whatchamacallits.
Do all those technological doohickeys have you stumped?
I know exactly what you mean, Jane. My husband brought home a blender. I thought it was a cell phone charger. I accidentally blended his cell phone.
If only there was something we could use to figure out.
Well, look no further, ladies. With the new product identity catalog from RTFM, all your troubles will disappear.
I got my product identity catalog from RTFM.
Made from 100% recycled AOL CDs, the new product identity catalog from RTFM will help you identify your thingamabob before any more household missteps.
Look, Jane, your thingamabob is actually a sonic toothbrush.
The product identity catalog from RTFM is easy to use. Just match your gizmo to one of the thousands of images found in the product identity catalog from RTFM, and it will give you a web address where you can go and download the manual.
Oh, that's wonderful. Where can I get one?
I got mine by calling 1-800-555-RTFM. The operators were very helpful.
It must have been very expensive.
How much would you expect to pay for the product identity catalog from RTFM? $100? $200? Well, if you call now, you can get the product identity catalog from RTFM for only 4 easy payments of $19.95.
Only 4 easy payments of $19.95?
Yes! Only 4 easy payments of $19.95. And if you call now, we'll add these high-quality magnetic banklets to your order absolutely free.
I used mine to seal the frozen peas.
So call now at 1-800-555-RTFM. That's 1-800-555-RTFM. Operators are standing by.
Actual results may vary. Offer does not apply in all states. Batteries not included. Void where prohibited. Beware of dogs. Do not attempt to put in pens. Do not drive or operate heavy machinery while reading this catalog. RTFM cannot be held responsible for morons who cannot read the freaking manual.
The pieces of this damn thing, I don't know what it does.
Well, did you put it together?
I can't. I don't even have the assembly guide. Your professor is apparently very secretive. He's been sending me the XT93 in pieces.
Well, you'll have to forgive Professor Heinrich. He's a little paranoid. Someone stole his last invention before he could get it to market.
Aren't there patent offices for that sort of thing?
Travers, and I'm shocked.
Shocked?
You haven't introduced me to your guest.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm Alex.
Maxine Redmond.
My pleasure, Maxine.
My friends call me Max.
So do your enemies.
Hush, Trahern.
Hello. What do you do, Max?
When I'm not herding cats, I'm a publisher.
Oh, interesting. And what do your cats write?
Whatever I tell them to. Trahern here is one of my writers. So what do you do, Alex?
Oh, well, I'm a fig.
Fig grower! He's a fig grower from the West Coast.
Ah, interesting. Do you enjoy growing figs?
Do I?
Yes, you enjoy it very much. In fact, he was just telling me how much he wanted to get back to the West Coast, where it's quiet and not a sound is heard. Isn't that right?
If he says so.
West Coast, eh? How are you enjoying our Pittsburgh weather?
Ooh, well, I think if the rain ever breaks, I plan on going downtown and checking it out. Maybe might go to a Steelers game and act.
Not likely. It's May. I don't think the Steelers play in May. If you boys don't mind me asking, what's with the identical get-ups?
Well, I didn't have a choice, you see.
He's my fraternity brother!
He was a Carnegie Mellon too? Trainer, I wouldn't have paid you for a Greek.
Well, I'm not. I'm just...
Oh, yes! We're brothers at
Delta Iota Pi.
Delta Iota Pi?
Delta Iota Pi?
Yes, Delta Iota Pi. Oh, it was a great fraternity. Why, we used to tell all the sorority girls, you bring the chips, we got the dips.
So, why are you dressed alike?
It's an old frat custom. It says that when your brother comes to visit, you dress like him. It's to show,
Brotherhood.
fraternity.
Fraternal brotherhood.
Brotherly fraternalhood.
Fascinating.
Yes, we certainly have had our times, haven't we, old pal?
Oh, we sure have, old chum.
Well, Max, it was great seeing you. Do stop by again.
Trainer, really, I haven't got what I came for.
What would that be?
I need to get you started on this XC93 project. Professor Heinrich requested our best writer be put on this.
So you sent it to me?
Well, Jacobson is on vacation, so yes, I had it sent your way.
Thanks. I can't start writing until I know what it does.
The professor's supposed to meet me here to explain it to you. He said something about sending you an assembly guide.
Assembly guide? What assembly guide?
You didn't get it?
It might be in one of these boxes. No, just more incomprehensible pieces.
Well, since I'm here, do you have the Adams papers done?
What?
The Adams documents? Did you tell me you've been working on that? Haven't you been writing?
Oh, yes, he's been writing all morning.
I've been working on the stuff.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Gee, thanks.
No problem, bro. We dips have to stick together.
Max, I wanted to ask you, how's Susan doing?
I wouldn't know. She hasn't been to the office all week.
Is she not feeling well?
Something about a certain broken internal organ?
Clever.
You two must have had quite the row.
I guess you could say that.
Redmond speaking. He did what? Really? You don't say. Uh-huh. I see. Where did they take him? Allegheny General. Okay, I'll head down there now. I have to head down to the emergency room. Thompson was working on the outdoor woodsman account.
That experimental self-igniting lantern thingy?
Yeah, he forgot to close the safety shield and it self-ignited in his face.
Goodness, is he alright?
Yeah, but it burned off his eyebrows and most of his mustache. If the professor shows up, you two work this out. I'll be back later to check on you. Oh, and I expect a rough draft on Friday at 1 o'clock.
But
No buts. The Heinrich account could be big, and I'm counting on you to keep him with us.
my writing.
I'll read this over and I'll get it back to you. It was nice meeting you, Alex.
No, wait, Max, that's not the Adams document. Gee, thanks. You were a big help.
Whatever. Can't say I didn't try. Hey, I think Max might have left her purse.
Oh, Max! Max, I think you forgot your purse. You're not Max.
Are you Herr Trahern?
I'm Herr Alan Trahern. Yes.
Good. There is no time to waste. We must lock down the perimeter and verify the security.
Who are you and how did you get in here?
The doorman let me in.
Doorman? What doorman?
He was wearing some bizarre yellow and black coat. He had it on backwards.
It's my crazy downstairs neighbor Dave.
I don't understand your American rock and roll fashion.
And who are you?
I am Professor Heinrich.
The professor?
Alan.
Oh, thank you. So I've got a lot of the pieces of this thing. I don't really know what it does. It needs assembly.
And to be assembled.
What?
It needs to be assembled.
Right, that's what I said.
Nein, you said it needs assembled.
Right. What?
No matter. Now what will you say?
Alan, can I really talk to you maybe?
Nein, there will be no talking. We must verify that there are no bugs.
Bugs?
Listening devices. For the snooping. There are no lengths that Arthur Slugworth won't go to get my device. Who is this man?
Oh, I'm Alex.
The fig grower from California.
Fig grower?
Yeah, oh, it's a great industry. Yeah. Lots of sun, plenty of fiber.
You sit there, fig boy. While I talk to, what are you exactly?
Writer.
Yes. When I talk to the writer, what are you writing?
Instruction manual.
Yes. It's good.
You do know how this all goes together, right?
Alan, I really need to talk to you for a moment.
What is it? Can't you see we're busy?
Over here.
All right, what is it?
I don't think that man is Professor Heinrich.
What makes you say that?
Well, for one, he doesn't seem to know how that thing goes together. And, secondly, Arthur Slugworth is a character from Willy Wonka. And C, I've seen that guy before in your imagination.
You think he's from my imagination?
Yeah, he was a butler, a fireman, and I'm pretty sure an infomercial salesman.
So what are you saying? You think he's a figment like you?
Yes, and I've got an easy way to prove it.
What would that be?
Get him to leave the room. If he vanishes, like the fireman, then we know he's a figment of your imagination.
What are you talking about? Come here, I need some help. Closer? 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 That is good. Now what you must understand about my competitor.
Oh, Arthur Slugworth?
Yes, he will go to any lengths to get my device.
Right, and we wouldn't want that to happen, now would we? Right, Alex?
No, of course not. Professor, would you like something to eat? You know, we've got some really tasty bratwurst in the fridge.
9.
Are you sure? I mean, it wouldn't take but a couple of seconds. It's right in the kitchen.
9. Bratwurst gives me gas.
You know what? I just remembered. The assembly guide is in my bedroom. Why don't you come and help me look for it? Come on.
9, you go look. I'm staying here with Fig Boy.
No, really. I insist.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it. Hey,
Well?
He disappeared.
I knew it.
I mean, he was here one and then the next, gone.
I told you, I knew he was a figment just like me.
I've never seen anything like that.
Hey, Alan, you don't look so good. Here, why don't you have a seat?
I mean, I didn't believe you, but I wanted to, and then he was just a figment. And then, poof, gone.
Yeah, it's okay, Alan, I understand.
Where did he go?
He went back to where we come from.
The chrono, what's it who's it?
Yes, something like that.
Oh, that's some wacky stuff.
You were right. The bratwurst was very tasty indeed.
Who the hell are you?
I am Professor Heinrich. I'm here to help with something.
No.
No! I knew it! You were trying to steal my invention!
Hey! Come back here! Come on!
No. There you go.
Kate! Jeez.
Hello? Excuse me? I'm looking for Alan Traherne.
Who are you?
I'm Sam Heinrich. I'm here about my invention.
Really?
Yeah, Mrs. Redmond gave me the address. The downstairs neighbor let me in. I'm supposed to have Alan assemble the device.
Of course. Here, right this way. It's right in here. Fool me once, shame on me.
Hey, let me out of here.
Go on back to Alan's imagination.
This isn't funny.
You're still here?
Where else would I be? You locked me in a closet.
That last one took a little bit longer to disappear.
Oh, tell me about it.
Still, it's very strange. What was that?
Another one of Professor Heinrich's. I locked him in the closet. He doesn't seem to want to disappear either.
Good thinking.
Traherne, I've been waiting downstairs to be let in. I left my purse here. My car keys are in it. I watched the parking garage and had to walk back. Any reason you're not answering your phone?
I'm sorry, my phone's on silent.
Traherne, I'm disappointed.
I said I was sorry.
I'm talking about this. I'm pretty sure your little melodrama here has nothing to do with the Adams account. Also, I've seen better writing on afternoon soaps.
I like afternoon soaps.
Look at your main character. He's dull, a stereotype.
I like the main character.
And this word here should be strumpet.
Knew it.
I was a script editor for 15 years. But that's not the point, Traherne. This is about Susan, isn't it?
No.
Oh, come on. I've known you too long. Who got you your first internship?
You did.
And who got you into the business right out of college?
You did.
And who introduced you to Susan?
You did.
So you can't fool me. This is about your fight with Susan.
It might be in the back of my mind, yes.
Why torture yourself with this story?
It could be based on actual events.
There's no truth in this. And besides, the truth doesn't always make for good drama.
Doesn't make for good relationships either.
That's a poor attitude to have. Surely you know what the truth is.
Yeah. Well, I guess I don't.
Looks like I overstayed my welcome. What was that?
What was what?
That door rattled.
It does that sometimes when the trains go by.
I didn't hear a train.
Well, they're quiet, but rattling.
I have to go. Tell Traherne to give me a call when he's calmed down.
Well, I'm sure I'll be right out.
I'm afraid I might remind him of why he's feeling so low. He might lay some of the blame for Susan leaving at my feet.
Oh, I certainly couldn't do that. I'm sure you had nothing to do with it.
You're very kind to say so. Few people get close to him. You're his friend. Help him. I'm a little worried.
Why?
Because I'm his boss, and I need him to concentrate on his work.
I see. Isn't that a bit shallow?
I kind of like the kid, but don't ever tell him that. I hope he gets over this soon. Do help him.
I'll try. And I have to help him. Maybe the only way I can ever get out of this place.